You have set up the types of work your shop does, the quality checks that go with them, and the people who do the work. Now it is time to see all of that come together. In this video, I will show you how to convert a quote into an order and let the system auto-schedule the entire project for you. We are starting on the main dashboard. You can see your recent quotes here. I'll open and convert this quote to an order. This is the quote view page. When your client accepts the quote, you click Convert to Order. This opens the Convert to Order dialog. Let me walk through what you see here. At the top, there is a checkbox for processing a payment receipt. As a pro user, you have the option to create a project, which is selected by default. Creating a project is what triggers auto-scheduling. If you only create an order without a project, no activities are scheduled. Now the Schedule Initial Activities section. This is where you tell the system how to build the schedule. There are two fields. The first is Start with Activity. This is called the anchor. You pick one activity, and the system schedules everything else relative to it. For this quote, I will leave it on Template. The second field is Target Start Date and Time. This is when you want that anchor activity to begin. I will pick a date as agreed with the client and the time. As soon as you set these two fields, watch what appears below. This is the projected schedule. The system just calculated the full timeline for this project based on the configurations you set up for your shop. Each row shows an activity type with its color, the projected date and time, and the team members the system has assigned. The system picked these people based on who is available and who is assigned to the right kinds of work. That is the roster you built in the previous videos. If you see an orange unresolved badge next to an activity, it means the system could not find anyone available for that work. If that happens, go back to your employee or subcontractor settings and make sure someone is assigned to that activity type. If you see a blue adjusted badge, it means the system moved the time slightly to fit within working hours. This preview is live. If you change the anchor activity or the date, the schedule recalculates. You can try different options before you commit. When the schedule looks right, click Convert to Order. The system now creates the order, archives the quote, creates an invoice, and builds the project with all the auto-scheduled activities. This is the project page. Let me walk through the main sections. At the top, you can see the project details, the project name, the account, the linked quote, and order. Everything is connected. Below that is Project Assets. This is where your team can add photos, documents, and completed checklists as the project moves forward. Think of it as the project's file cabinet. Next is the work order. Right now, this is a draft. It pulls in the details from the quote and acts as the project specification, so everyone on the team is looking at the same information: stone type, edge profile, measurements, and any special notes. Now let me scroll down to the section that matters most for scheduling. This is the Activities section. Every activity the system auto-scheduled is listed here in order. Each card shows the activity type with its color, the status, the scheduled date and time, the assigned team members, and the location. Right now, every activity is in auto-scheduled status. That means the system placed it on the timeline, but nothing is locked. You are free to change anything. Let me show you how. Click the pencil icon on any activity card to open the Edit dialog. Here, you can change the status, the start and end time, the priority, the assigned team members, and add any notes or instructions for the crew. There is one field I want to point out: Lock Time. When you check this box, it locks the activity to that exact date and time. The auto-scheduler will not move it if other activities are rescheduled later. Use this when you have a firm commitment with the customer. For example, if the install is confirmed for Tuesday at 9 a.m., Lock it so it stays put. If you do not lock the time, the system can adjust it as needed when the schedule changes. For most activities in a new project, you do not need to lock anything right away. Let's cancel out of here. That is your first auto-scheduled project. You picked one activity and a start date, and the system filled in the rest, dates, times, and team members, based on how you configured your shop. Every activity on this page can be edited, rescheduled, or reassigned as the project moves forward. Nothing is set in stone until you lock it. You can also manage the activities in the calendar, which I will show you in another video.